the supernatural. Ghost stories, urban legends, they were all just tales spun to entertain or frighten. But that was before I stumbled upon the house on the edge of town. Before I felt the icy grip of fear coil around my heart, squeezing tighter with each passing moment. Now, as I sit here, trying to make sense of the horrors I've witnessed, I realize that some things are beyond explanation, beyond reason. And I can only hope that by recounting my experiences, I can somehow warn others to stay far away from that cursed place. It all began innocently enough on a warm summer afternoon when boredom led me to explore the outskirts of our small town. I wandered aimlessly, my footsteps echoing in the stillness of the deserted streets. That's when I saw it, a decrepit old mansion nestled amidst overgrown foliage, its windows boarded up and its once grand facade crumbling into decay. As I crossed the threshold into the dimly lit foyer, a chill ran down my spine, and I could feel the weight of centuries-old whispers pressing in on me from all sides. The air was heavy with the scent of decay, and the floorboards groaned beneath my feet as if protesting my intrusion. I moved through the house like a specter, my senses on high alert for any sign of danger. But it wasn't until I reached the top of the grand staircase that I felt the first icy fingers of fear grip my heart. Standing before me was a figure shrouded in darkness, its form flickering like a wisp of smoke in the dim light. I tried to scream, but my voice caught in my throat, and I could only watch in horror as the apparition drifted closer, its eyes burning with an otherworldly intensity. I stumbled backward, desperate to escape the nightmare unfolding before me, but it was no use. The entity was upon me now, its cold touch searing my skin like ice, and I knew with a sickening certainty that I was trapped in a living nightmare from which there could be no escape. Time lost all meaning as I wandered the endless corridors of the haunted mansion, each hallway more twisted and malevolent than the last. Shadows danced at the edges of my vision, and whispers echoed in the darkness, taunting me with promises of unspeakable horrors yet to come. I tried to find my way back to the safety of the outside world, but the house seemed to shift and change around me, leading me deeper into its labyrinthine depths with each passing moment. And with every step I took, the darkness seemed to grow stronger, its suffocating embrace threatening to swallow me whole. I stumbled upon rooms filled with forgotten relics of a bygone era, furniture draped in cobwebs, portraits with eyes that seemed to follow my every move, and books filled with forbidden knowledge that sent shivers down my spine. But no matter where I turned, the specter of death loomed ever closer, its cold breath whispering promises of eternal torment. As I delved deeper into the heart of the mansion, I stumbled upon a hidden chamber concealed behind a tapestry faded with age. The air was heavy with the scent of decay, and a sense of foreboding washed over me as I stepped into the dimly lit room. What I saw there will haunt me until the end of my days. A grotesque altar adorned with macabre symbols, its surface stained with the blood of countless sacrifices. And standing before it, bathed in the flickering light of guttering candles, was the source of all the horror that plagued this accursed place. It was a creature neither living nor dead, its form twisted and contorted into a mockery of humanity. Its eyes burned with a malevolent intelligence, and its lips curled into a twisted smile as it beckoned me closer with a gnarled hand. I knew then that I had stumbled upon something beyond my comprehension, something that defied all logic and reason. And as the creature reached out to claim me as its own, I knew that my only hope for salvation lay in escaping this house of horrors before it was too late. With every ounce of strength I could muster, I turned and fled from the chamber of nightmares, the sound of the creature's unearthly howls echoing in my ears. I raced through the twisting corridors, my heart pounding in my chest as I sought desperately for a way out of this living hell. At last, I burst through the front doors of the mansion, the cool night air washing over me like a balm to my battered soul. I collapsed onto the overgrown lawn, gasping for breath as I watched the first light of dawn creep over the horizon. I knew then that I had escaped the clutches of the house on the edge of town, but I also knew that its malevolent presence would haunt me for the rest of my days. And as I stumbled back into the safety of civilization, I vowed never to speak of the horrors I had witnessed, lest they consume me from within. In the years that have passed since that fateful night, I have tried to put the horrors of the haunted mansion behind me, to convince myself that it was all just a figment of my imagination. But deep down, I know the truth. The house still stands on the edge of town, its windows boarded up, and its secrets buried deep within its decaying walls. And though I have tried to forget, I cannot escape the feeling that it is only a matter of time before someone else falls prey to its malevolent charms. So I write this warning now, as a testament to the horrors that lurk in the shadows, waiting to ensnare the unwary in their web of darkness. Heed my words, dear reader, and stay far away from the house on the edge of town, lest you too become trapped in its endless maze of nightmares.